Hi, welcome to the short course on getting the welcome to the short course on getting the Tableau. We're going to cover creating a dashboard, and instead of me pointing out what Tableau actually does, we're going to learn as we go by building this dashboard and making it interactive. It's going to be based on a writer set, so you can see if we wanted to filter that by any one of these two classes. I'll show you how to build this to make this custom background and kind of make your data sing with Tableau. So the data set that we're going to be using is a bike share data set. So this data set is going to be 2 years worth of data. I'm going to show you how to append this all into one data source and also add holidays. So we're going to have 3 files that we're dealing with. And this is going to help you build that data model in the background. If you don't have Tableau, what you want to do is you want to go to Tableau Desktop and you can start a free trial. Now, you might need a business email to do this. I have never tried it without a business email, so that might be something you need to investigate. You're going to start a free trial for Tableau, and that's going to give you Tableau Desktop here. And once you download it, you'll be presented with your Tableau Desktop application. So once you have your Tableau Desktop installed, this is what you're going to be presented with, which is the Tableau user interface. And we will go over this very briefly because it's better to learn by doing. However, I do want to call out some of the aspects of this UI. So as you can see, we have our data and analytics tab, and you can see in the data tab, we don't have anything because we need to connect to data. And we can connect to data by clicking that link, or we can do that from the data tab where we have new data source. And what that's going to allow us to is bring in data from files, as you see here, Tableau server, our own databases and servers, and a sample database, which is a superstore. Now you can see that Tableau is an enterprise solution based on all of the connectors you can see here. So you can see this is a tool that is often used with larger data lakes and database tools, and this will show you all of the ones you can connect to. There is also some custom ones that you can use. Pay attention to anything that is deprecated. You can definitely search for the one that you will use for your particular data visualization or desktop dashboard. So we can look at the top ribbon here, and we can look at file, and this is going to be able to bring in all the files that you want to do. The data we kind of talked about. Worksheet is going to allow you to create a new worksheet pane. Right now, this area here is your visualization pane, and you can see it's sheet 1 here, as is in Excel and Power BI. We also have the new worksheet plus sign here. We can create also different types of pages, such as new story and a dashboard. I will walk you through how to do that later. So, and then you can see that you have the dashboard options here and the story options here also. Analysis, you can see where you are able to do your aggregate measures and a few other types of analysis measures. This is where we bring in the type of map that we want to use and the background map options, as you can see here. Formatting, of course, we want to be able to format the sheet the way we want. The server is if you're signed into Tableau server. Window is how we want this window that we're looking at. You can see there's a presentation mode by pressing F7, similar to what you would see in PowerPoint. And then we go to the help, which is going to give us some great videos for help and also some other great visualizations and tools there. Now, here you kind of run into the same things where you're looking at that show and hide your different visuals. This is your presentation mode. Now, there are going to be options that we don't have access to because we don't have data. This is the Show Me pane that has all of the graphs and visualizations. As you can see here, it's a little bit grayed out because we don't have any data in just yet. And this is going to allow you to deal with all your calculations and filters and pages. So once we start building, this will make a lot more sense, but I just wanted to give you a quick walkthrough of the interface. Okay, let's work on bringing some data into our Tableau desktop. So we're going to go over to Connect Data, and we talked about all of the different files. We're going to bring in an Excel file, and we are going to find the location for that file. Mine is here. We're going to be looking at a bike share data. And you can see what happened is we have a Excel file. And let's evaluate the Excel file very quickly. So this Excel file has year 2011 and year 2012. We want to be able to combine those two. And we can see that the column structure is the same for both. So we can use the Tableau option to union this data. So you can see union here. So we want to bring that, we can bring those data sets in like this. And that's 2011. And if I bring in 2012, you can see it automatically tries to make a connection. Now, when I bring in 2011 with 2012, you see that we are given this error. So what happens is this is a join. We don't want to join these two tables because they do not have a unique key. So what we can do is remove 2012. So we remove 2012 and we remove 2011. We click New Union. You will be presented with this window, and we're going to drag our top table, so the table that we want on the top, and then we're going to grab our second table, and those are going to be smashed together. You can see the tables in the union are two. We're going to hit apply, and then what we are given is the preview here. Now in the preview, we can see that our rows are not there, and also in the section where it says union. What we can do is we can right click this and we can say generate fields automatically. And you can see what happens is that now we are given these fields. And once we have this, we can go back into union and then we can click into fields as the first row. Now that we have our union in there, we can also rename this. We can say full table. And we can go back to our sheet 1. And then we can see that we have our union here. And it has our name. And we will be able to see, if we bring in that date time, you can see what I can do is I can double click date time. And now you can see that we have 2011 and 2012 in. And all we want to do is click on one of the measures here. And we can now see that we have all of our data there. We can use any other one of our features here. For example, we can use the casuals. And we will talk more about using this marks plane in 1 second. But you can see now that you can click into your table columns. You can do a validation to see that both of them have been brought in as a single union.